So clockwise will give the one is clockwise and 300 rpm with where you will get the omega here, and then following reciprocating follower operates a reciprocating follower through a roller of 1.5 centimeter diameter. This is roller diameter. Say for example, you can see in this is the base circle and this is the roller follower. Okay, you can see here clearly. So what happens here? The additional one more diameter will come, that is roller follower diameter. Okay, the follower motion is defined as below. First one is outward during 150° with UARM, uniform acceleration, and retardation during interval of 150°. Okay, dwell for next 30°, means it will stay at rest same position for next 30 degrees. Return during next 120°. Return during 120° means that is 120°. It will return in simple harmonic motion. Okay, and dwell for remaining period. At the end of this SHM, wherever the position will remain, wherever the position it is, it will remain for the remaining period. So is it clear? So you understood? So can you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, fine. So here what happened? The stroke of a follower is 3 centimeter. The stroke of the follower is 3 centimeter. Stroke is 3 centimeter. That means the vertical whatever we get it here, right? So the vertical whatever the stroke we get here is 3 centimeter. The total height is 3 centimeter. Okay. So draw the cam profile. The follower axis passes through the cam axis and the follower axis is offset to the right by 1 centimeter. Okay, there here they have asked both the things, passes through the cam axis and passes through the right by 1 centimeter, and this is your kind of assignment. Okay, this is your assignment. You have to do this after this problem. I'll do one more problem based on that thing. You have to do this assignment, problem number 2. Okay, remember the problem number 2 is for assignment. Okay, so let me start with the one more problem of the roller follower. This is this. Okay, this is one of the simplest method. What we are doing here is a simple method. So I'll tell you a little more. The complex method, they have given the duration not in degrees, they have given the duration in terms of seconds. Okay, so here what happens here clearly, please listen step by step, read every sentence, every word to understand the meaning of the each line. Draw the full size cam profile with roller of 25 mm diameter attached to the follower to give lift of 38 mm. Lift of 38 mm means what? Total height. The axis of the follower is offset to the right of cam axis by 18 mm. You understood? 18 mm. Okay. Next, offset circle means it will come here, right? The offset means what happened? This is the circle, base circle, and this is the offset circle of 18 mm. Okay, you can see here 18 mm. Okay, and this is the base circle. So here what happened? The ascent of follower takes place with SHM. The ascent of follower, ascent means from the shit. The ascent of follower is Here is 25 mm diameter, lift of 38 mm, and this is offset cam axis by 18 mm. Okay, so 18 mm, and the follower takes place with SHM. Follower takes place with SHM, that is ascent, means this is the rise part. Okay, SHM in 0.05 second, means the rise will take by 0.05 second, and followed by a rest, followed by a period of rest of 0.0125 second. Period of rest is also called as dwell. Dwell means period of rest. Wherever the position it reaches at this point will remain at period of 0.0125 second at the same position. And the follower then descends, means it will come back to its original position or the lowest position with UARM during 0.0125 second. While coming back to the position where it is 0.0125, it was at a dwell, right? From that position to it will come back to the original position. It will take 0.125 second with UARM motion. Okay. The remaining period rest at the minimum lifted position. The remaining period will rest at minimum lifted position, means wherever the position it reaches at this point, it will remain at the rest for remaining period. So now it's very important point. One more next sentence is the acceleration being 3 by 5 times retardation. Say this example, acceleration being 3 by 5 times of retardation. I'll give one simple example. When you raise your vehicle, when you are accelerate your vehicle, right, you'll go from 0 to 30. It's just like pressing a button, switch on a light. Same way you go, or it will gradually takes place. 10, 20, 30, it will go like that. How it goes? Hello? Hello? I hope all are attentive to this particular class.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So if you give replies, then I can explain even better way. If you don't give a reply, then it will go in very shorter way.
Okay, sir.
Okay. So what happens here is whenever your bike you accelerate a bike, the speed of the vehicle increases gradually, or it will increase suddenly 10 to 30 directly jumps. Hello, I'm expecting some replies.
It increases gradually.
Increases gradually, sir.
Correct. So similarly,
Yes,
okay, fine. You accelerate the vehicle, it will go 10 to 30, and then how the 30 to 10, if you want to stop it, how it will come? 30 to 0, how it will come? It will also come gradually, right? It will also come gradually,
Yes,
right?
sir.
So
Yes,
there
sir.
is two things is there. One is acceleration when you are rotating your accelerator, okay, towards you, it is rising, and when you leave it, right, it will start decelerating. Correct? It will start decelerating. As it go on decelerated completely, it will stop. It will rest. Correct? So that is very important part in this. So what happens? Cam will rotate very fast, and when it is stopping, when it is coming down, it is initially accelerated, and then what happens when it wants to come to the rest? Then what happens? Slowly, gradually, it will stop by decelerating. So here in this last part, UARM, what happens? It will accelerates at particular point, and then it will stop. Slowly it will decelerates, and then it will come to the next period of rest. That is the last part. Okay. And the cam rotates in clockwise direction. It rotates in clockwise direction at a constant speed of 240 RPM. That will give you that is a value of n, and it will give the value of omega. Okay, and the base circle radius is 50 mm. Base circle radius is 50 mm. Clear? Clear?
Yes, yes, sir.
Okay, now we'll start this step by step thing. Okay, So here I have written all the given data in this particular thing. I have written here in detail. Okay, let me start with this thing. Okay. So roller diameter is 25 mm. Am I right? Roller diameter is 25 mm. Correct. Lift is 35 mm. Offset is 18 mm. Speed of cam is 240 rpm. Okay. So 240 rpm they have given here. It's one of the very important part. Okay. So tell me one thing. You have one circular 360-degree wheel. Okay. It is rotating 240 rpm. Means what? 240 rounds in 1 minute. Correct? Please understand this carefully. This is one of the very important logic. What I'm telling right now. It is 240 rotations in 1 minute. Rotations per minute. RPM means. Correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So I want it in seconds. In 1 second, how many rotations it will happen? So what happened? What you have to do for this? Divided by hello.
60.
Correct? Divided by 60. That will give the 4 RPS. That means it will rotate 4 rounds per second. Correct? Means if 1 second it is rotating 4 times. Correct? So what happened?
Yes, sir.
4 seconds it is rotating, and what is the total duration or the total, how you measure the circumference of this particular circle is equal to, in degrees you mentioned, right? Is equal to 360 degrees. Correct? If you start from here, it will go rotate and it will come back as 360 degrees. Correct?
Yes, sir.
So in 1 second, it is rotating 4 times 360 degrees. It is rotating 4 times 160 degrees. Am I right?
Yes,
That
sir.
is what I have written here. 4 time rotation, 4 time 360-degree rotation in 1 second. Am I right? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes.
now what is logic is ascend time they have given in 0.05 seconds. Correct? 0.05 seconds you want to convert into degree, then what you have to do is 4 into 360 multiplied by 0.05 is equal to 72 degrees. You'll get it, 72 degrees. That is ascend time is equal to 72 degrees. This is called twisted format. We are giving in seconds. Okay. So if you have any extra additional thing, then what you can do is, you want to understand it in proper way, then please mute. Somebody is disturbing background sound. So you can understand by this process. I have written here short note. If this method is tough for you guys, then you can find out with this method. I don't explain both the things or else you will get confused. Okay. So next is dwell is 0.0125 seconds they have given. 0.0125 seconds they have given. Correct? Okay. So 0.05 seconds multiplied by, okay, 0.05 seconds multiplied by 360 into 0.05, sorry, 0.0125 second, that is 4 into 360 into 0.0125, that is equal to 18 degrees. So these all values are already mentioned, right? So you are just multiplying 4 into 360. Correct? So here you get your descent as 180 degrees. Okay, 18 degrees. That means rise is happening at 72 degrees, dwell is at 18 degrees, and return is also called as descent. Rise is also called as ascent. Okay, descent is 180 degrees, and now comes the very important part is acceleration is equal to 3 by 5 times the retardation. Am I right? Am I right? The condition last
Yes,
part
sir.
they have given like that. Correct? So now what you
Yes.
do is, there is two methods. One, next problem we have to take it interpret in different manner, and this part you have to interpret in different manner. So I'll tell you what it is. So 3 by 5 times, 3 by 5 times retardation is there, right? So what I'll do is 5 I'll send in this position. I'll send it here. So what it will become here? 5 parts of acceleration is equal to 3 parts of retardation. Am I right?
Yes.
Am I right? 5 parts of acceleration is equal to 3 parts of retardation. Correct?
Yes.
You just eliminate this thing. This is not required here. This is textbook they have given. You can skip it. This logic. Okay. So here what happened? The acceleration period, what happens is, total parts how many? Total how many parts? This is 5 part, acceleration is 5 part, and retardation is 3 parts. Correct? So total how many parts? Total how many parts? 5 plus 3 is
8.
8 parts. Among total 8 parts, 5 part is acceleration. It belongs to acceleration. 3 part belongs to retardation. So total duration is 8 parts. So now what I'll do is, acceleration period is 5 times of acceleration divided by total number of 8 parts multiplied by 180 degrees, because 180 degrees is the descent value, right? It is happening in UARM. Descent is happening in UARM. This is SHM. 1 minute. Hope you are understanding. If you don't understand, just stop me and ask me. This is SHM. Correct? This is descent is UARM. Correct? So this acceleration and retardation is happening during UARM, right? So in this 180 degree, this all gadbad is happening, acceleration and retardation. So what I'm doing is, how many parts is acceleration and how many parts is retardation, I'm calculating here. Acceleration period is 5 times out of total 8 parts multiplied by 180 degrees, you get 112 degrees. 112.5 degrees among this 180 degree belongs to acceleration. Clear? Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Similarly, deceleration parts is how many? Deceleration is 3 parts. So 3 parts divided by 8. So 3 parts among 8, 3 part belongs to deceleration among total 8 parts multiplied by this 180 degree, that is 67.5 degree. So if you add both the things, then what happen? You will get it as 180 degree only. Am I right? 112.5 plus 67.5, it will get is 180 degree, which is directly related to this thing. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay. So now what happens is, this is angle how much it is covered. So there is one more part will come, the vertical position, that is, I'll tell you, total lift is how much? 38. Total lift is how much? 38. I told you, right? Vertical height 38. You draw this box, right? Total height is how much?
38.
38. So in this 38, what is, now I have divided this as horizontal part. That is 112 is acceleration, and 67 is deceleration. Now vertical I got it. Sorry, horizontal I got it. What about vertical? So vertical, what I have to do is return a follower during acceleration 5 by 8 times the 38 is 27.5. Means in this 38, what happens? The half part belongs to acceleration, that is 23.75, and remaining 14 point belongs to the deceleration. Am I right? Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay, now we'll start with the drawing, actual drawing. I'll clear this. If you want, you can take a screenshot if you want. Okay, so I hope I'll delete it right now. Okay, okay, okay. So you got horizontal direction 112.5 and 67.5, and vertical is 23.75 and 14.75. Base circle radius is 50. So prime circle radius I'll explain in drawing. First, let me draw this displacement drawing. So can you draw it step by step along with me? I'll just go on
Yes,
working.
sir.
Okay, so take your scales, pen, whatever sheets, all your weapons, take it in your hand and just plot everything on your horizon. Okay, yeah. Now what you have to do is, again you have to come back to the original method, that is from 0.2 this point you plot it. How many? How much it is? Total
18.
18 centimeter. So you can write here as 1 centimeter is equal to 20 degree. You can add this thing here. So you have to click on the same link. Once the link is expired, you draw that 18 degree, and you have to draw the one more thing, that is height is 38 mm. Sorry, height is 38 mm. Make this box complete. Make this box complete and mark 20 20 20 degree everywhere. 18 dots you have to mark here. 18 dots you have to mark here. Just mark it and just take the it is. ಆಯ್ತಾ ಡ್ರಾ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರಾ?
ಸರಿ ಆಯ್ತು.
Next mark the this thing. Okay.
ಸರ್ ಅದು ಅದ್ರದ್ದು ಹೈಟ್ ಏನು ಸರ್ ಆಕ್ಚುಲಿ?
ಹೈಟ್ 38 mm. ಲಿಫ್ಟ್ ಅಂತ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ ನೋಡು, ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಓದಿ.
ಓಕೆ,
ಕರೆಕ್ಟಾ? Date 16 alva. Okay, let me draw this. Finished? Finished? Aita?
I see, sir.
Okay. Now, what you have to do is, add one more sentence, that is 1 centimeter is equal to 20 degrees. Okay. So now what you have to do is, take this total how many degrees? 72 degrees. This is the rise is, that is ascent is how many degrees? Ascent is how many degrees? Ascent is
72 degrees.
72 degrees. Okay, 72 degrees. What you have to do is you divide this 72 degrees in 6 divisions. 72 is how much distance it is from this point to this point? How much it is?
12.
Just
6.
measure the distance. I'm sorry. You measure the distance. How much it is from here to here? It is
3.6, sir. 3.6.
correct. So 72 degree you mark here, and 2 point. How much centimeter it is? ಎಷ್ಟು ಬಂತಪ್ಪ?
3.6, sir.
3.6 divided by 6. So you have to do the 6 equal divisions. 6 equal divisions. So mark ಮಾಡಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ. So total length ಎಷ್ಟು ಇರುತ್ತೋ measure ಮಾಡಿ mark ಮಾಡಿ. And similarly those who finished 18 degrees. 18 degrees means how much? Is just and less than 2 centimeters. That is 1.8 centimeters. So you'll mark ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗಿ. Next 180 degrees, you just mark it from this point to this point. So let me make a partition line here. From here to here, it is 1. Correct? And this is 180 degree. From here to here, it is 180 degree. You can see here. Ascent is 72 degrees. Descent is 180 degrees. And this is 80 degrees.
Sir,
Yeah.
why we take 6 divisions only?
You can take any number of divisions actually. To be frank, you can take 10 divisions, 12 divisions. How much accuracy you get now, those many points you get, and the more the smoother this curve is. Okay, so minimum 6 is required. So I want to take minimum 6 so that you can complete in exam. You can take 7, 8 in you
ಡಿಸ್ಟೆನ್ಸ್
refer
ಹೆಂಗ್
text.
ಗೊತ್ತಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಸರ್?
72 degrees in unit ಏನು ತಗೊಂತೀಯೋ ಅದು ಬರುತ್ತೆ. You take 1 centimeter is 20 degree or 1 degree is equal to 1 centimeter ತಗೊಂಡ್ರು ಪರವಾಗಿಲ್ಲ. So finally curve ಏನು ಬರೀ curve scale ವೇರಿ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1:1 ಬರ್ಬೋದು, ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1:2 ಬರ್ಬೋದು ಅಷ್ಟೇ. This here. ಈಗ ನೀನು ಇನ್ನು 1 centimeter is equal to 1 degree ಅಂತ ತಗೊಂಡ್ರೆ this line will come very closer like this.
ಸರ್ ಇಲ್ಲಿ 1 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಇಸ್ ಈಕ್ವಲ್ ಟು 20 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಂತಿದಲ್ಲ ಸರ್, ಅವಾಗ ಸೆಕೆಂಡ್ ಪಾರ್ಟ್ 12 ಅಲ್ಲಿ 18 ಡಿಗ್ರೀಸ್ ಅಂತ ಇದ್ರೆ 1 ಸೆಂಟಿಮೀಟರ್ ಗಿಂತ ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇರುತ್ತಾ?
ಕಮ್ಮಿ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಎಸ್, ಎಕ್ಸಾಕ್ಟ್ಲಿ. means it is 1 centimeter ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇದು 0.8 ಪಾಯಿಂಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲ 0.9 centimeter ಬರುತ್ತೆ. This is 0.9 centimeter. Am I right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So divide ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ ಇದು divided the lines. So generally what I'll do is I'll take the center line first and then remaining distance I'll just divide it into 2 equal sections. ದಯವಿಟ್ಟು ನಿಮ್ಮ ನೋಟ್ಸ್ ಒಂದು ಲ್ಯಾಪ್ಟಾಪ್ ಅಲ್ಲೋ ಮೊಬೈಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲೋ ಸೈಡಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ರೆಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಇಟ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ so that you can refer to the question or else you write down in the particular sheet before you start doing this thing. Finished?